Meet the pea puffer, the aquatic equivalent of that short guy we all hated in high school cause. They decided being a bully was better than, well, being bullied for being short. These tiny round murder beans, also known by their slightly more professional name Carinoti troodon travancoricus, are proof that nature sometimes just gets bored and decides to make chaos the size of a goddamn pencil eraser. Native to the rivers of India, they're about an inch long when fully grown. Totally goddamn dustless considering their whole defense is to puff up to look bigger. Instead, they just sit there, staring with eyes that look like they've seen unspeakable horrors. They're just sitting there, still reminiscing about how the hell they got here, pulled into the heavens, then total darkness and chaos while shipping, only to end up as amusement for my giant ass. Now, let's get one thing straight. These homicidal tic-tacs are classified as pufferfish. You know, the kind that puff up when threatened? Yeah, not these ones. I've never seen one puff up, ever. You could probably be in a fucking war zone or something, and instead of puffing up, they just glare at you like you've inconvenienced them. They can't even blow bubbles. See those bubbles rising over there? Those bubbles are bigger than they are. If one drifted into a bubble, it'd phase through it like it was entering the quantum realm for half a second before angrily swimming off to harass a snail. And feeding them? Oh, you thought fish flakes were fine. Foolish mortal. These floaty goblins demand live food. Daphnia, snails, bloodworms, basically anything that's still wriggling. Try offering anything freeze-dried and watch as they glare at it like you just handed them a tax form. They're so picky you end up cultivating mini snail farms just to keep the Royal Highnesses happy. And don't even get me started on how they expect you to hand-deliver their murder snacks right under their smug little noses. And oh, the snails. These floating spiked nuggets are basically murderous toddlers who's just learned they can throw things. These death raisins are fin-nipping, snail-murdering, tiny aquatic dictators. If you try to put a bunch of snails in their tank as enrichment equal sign, the next day you'll have a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Have you seen Terminator? The mounds of human skulls. Yeah, replace that with snail carcasses littering the tank floor. But somehow, these 1-inch tyrants wiggle their way into your heart. You find yourself watching them zoom around with those googly eyes, posturing like they own the tank. They follow your finger across the glass, not because they love you, but because they're wondering if your finger is edible. And yet, you can't help but adore them. They've got personality. They've got sass. They've got the charisma of a villain who gets way too much screen time. So yes, they're useless, stubborn, bubble-deficient bullies who need live snacks and specialized care and probably therapy. But at the end of the day, I love them. Every bug-eyed, attitude-drenched, attention-starved millimeter of them. Little aquatic jerks.